Ahoy there! I'm the treasure stacker. Welcome aboard, lads. Today, we're going to be using Easiest Coin Cleaner again, but we're going to try it on some new silver products here, guys. We're going to be looking at this 1923 silver piece dollar. This coin is over 101 years old, guys. So I'm very curious to see what we can do when we stick this nice coin inside of the solution. Granted, the coin is pretty circulated and grimy, so it'll be interesting to see how well that comes off. Also, we're going to be using our dipping tray. As we learned from the first cleaning video we did, that is the best method to clean your silver or gold or copper. Okay guys, so this is silver from a second grade field trip, guys. I went to a gold mine in the second grade. And guys, this was at the souvenir shop, there's a little gift shop. I remember I wanted to buy gold, guys, and I'm like 7 years old here, and the chaperone I was with bought everybody a souvenir, and I had to settle for silver, guys. I think at the time that silver shard was about $5. So yeah, there was a lot of cool things in that gift shop, like scrap gold and things like that, but I chose that the little bottle of silver since it was within the price range that they had allowed. So first up, we are gonna put the silver piece dollar, and we're gonna do a little experiment here, guys. I don't want to tell you what it is until I do it here. So we're just gonna gently dip it. That's right, guys. We are dipping the coin slowly into the solution, somewhere between 10 and 15 seconds. But what you guys might be noticing just now is I'm trying to dip half of the coin inside of the solution because I want to show you guys a direct result of what clean silver looks like when it comes out of this solution. Look at that, guys. Now we got to wash it off real quick. Remember, when you're using this Easiest Coin Cleaning, you gotta run some cold water over everything you dip inside of it. This is very acidic. That's also why we are wearing gloves. So we're just gonna dap it off right here, get it nice and dry, and then we're gonna take a look at it, guys, because whoa, how do you like that? Talk about two-face. Yeah, guys, I wanted to get it right down the middle. How you got the 1 and the 9 from 1923, nice and shiny. So you still got that grime on the 23. Oh, look at the back here. We even actually split the eagle's face in half. We weren't trying to do that. We weren't paying much attention to the back half when we were doing this, but that actually looks pretty cool. We literally have like a two-face coin here of the piece dollar, and I really like that grime in the hair, in her hair. It looks cool. It adds more detail, so I wanted to keep that half of it grimy and circulated. This is just what happens to coins over time that have been circulated. So I'm gonna leave the coin just like that. I think that's super cool. That's exactly what I was picturing in my mind. Wanted to show you guys, though. You can see, though, there is a big difference between the left side, how clean and shiny it is, to the right side. Alright, so now it's time to move on back to the silver crystal, is what I pretty much called it my whole life, but it's a silver shard. It has oxidized over the years. This capsule actually used to have a cork on top of it, but I think when I was like 10 or 11, I got curious and I cut it open and I wanted to see what this silver actually looked like in my hands. But when I did that, over time, as you can see, it started to oxidize and turn brownish. Kind of does look pretty cool, but this video is going to be how does it look if we clean it? You know, when I saw this thing in that souvenir shop, I remember how it looked vividly in my mind still to this day. So I think it'll be pretty cool to try to restore it back to the way it looked when I first bought this. This is my first piece of silver, guys. Technically, if you want to get technical here, I was a stacker at 7 years old because I held onto this thing through my whole childhood and I still have it today. So what does that tell you guys? I always valued treasure. I used to love thinking about treasure or having treasure. But, you know, after you finish school and things like that, you kind of move on from things you dream about. Now, I'll get back on that topic again in a second here, but first up, let's dip this silver shard into this solution and let's make it clean again, guys. I want to see what it looked like over 20 years ago. Yeah, give you guys a little clue how old I am. Over 20 years ago, when I had obtained this silver. As it goes in, wow, it's almost instantly coming off, guys. Honestly, this is the best cleaning solution, I think, on the planet. If you want to clean that silver, if you have gold that you can clean that doesn't affect the value, it's not a big deal. This solution is hands down the best stuff I've ever heard of or seen. So I'm just rinsing it off, guys. Like I said, anything you dip in here, you want to rinse it off with some water. You definitely don't want to touch the coin cleaner on your skin. Could be very harmful. But here it is, guys. Look at how shiny it got. It has gotten very, very shiny silver. All right, let's just dap it. Yep, let's dry it off. All right, so we're gonna take a close look at it now that it's been fully cleaned. Wow. Yep, this is exactly what I remember looking at when I was in the 2nd grade on that field trip, guys. The beauty of it, it lured me in, guys. Like, there was multiple silver capsules that had, you know, just a little bit of silver in each one. But this was the only one I saw. I picked through them. Believe me, I chose this one. It was the only one I saw in the shape of like a crystal. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. And I said, you know what? This is it. I have to get this. And I'm so glad I did, just for the memories and everything else. So on a quick note, I did mention something about like you forget about your dreams as you go through school and things like that. I wasn't talking about like your dream to become something. I was actually talking about real, you go to sleep and you have a dream. Because guys, I used to have dreams where I would find treasure. Growing up, I would have dreams I'd be digging in a backyard and I'd come across this chest, or I'd come across all these jewels and silver necklaces and all this stuff. And I'd wake up and it wasn't real, right? So I just wanted to tell you guys that information. I thought it was pretty funny. But we're going to put this silver shard back in the jar, back in its capsule, just like I did. Wow, just like it used to be. Pretty cool, pretty amazing. Just wanted to share you guys piece of my life there. A little story for you. There is a lot of meaning behind my first piece of silver. And we're actually going to weigh this thing out. I have no idea what it weighs. I've never weighed it. I've never even thought about weighing it until it became a stacker. So now that I've been making videos on YouTube for you guys, definitely makes sense. We'll definitely weigh this at the end of the video. Get a good idea of how much silver that is. I almost forgot to mention that field trip we also did do gold panning, which was a lot of fun in the river there. So I did get the experience of trying to find some gold in the streams, and that was in Nevada. I don't remember which mine it was, but aside from the point, we did get this really cool silver dollar. I'm gonna keep it like this, guys. I like the half clean, half dirty, really cool look. All right, so just like I promised, we are gonna weigh out my silver souvenir, my first piece of silver on the scale, guys. It feels pretty good. I'm not entirely sure what it weighs though. We have it set to grams. Guys, it weighs 1.17 grams. I actually thought it would have weighed more than that. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and feel free to hit the like button. And I'd appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button as well. Join my loyal crew. Thank you everybody for tuning in for this video. And go ahead and check out some of my other videos I've been making. We are definitely putting out a video or two every week. So all ye out there, keep on stacking your treasures, guys. I wish you all to have a great day, and farewell.